Hello, fellow viewers. My name is Chris, or AK-47 Master, and this will be my very first YouTube upload.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is AK-47 Master here, and today is the day, my 400th video, and I'm actually going to make it quite special. My other video milestones, like the 100th video, 200, then 300, weren't really all that impressive. They were painfully ordinary in the sense that they were pretty much all, like, for example, one of them was an update. My 100 video was nothing but an update. 200 video was a scripted commentary, which turned out pretty bad. This was before I thought scripted commentaries were bad. This is before I actually figured out that scripted commentary is not the way to go, which is odd, because if you think about it, if you script something, if you actually take the time out to write something out that you want to say, like a speech or something, in the sense of a speech, that works, but with a commentary is not supposed to feel like a speech. It's supposed to feel like you're talking to a normal person. You know, a speech, you could tell when someone's saying a speech because they have to do it in a different context. But when I'm recording commentary, I could pretty much just make it like I'm talking to you guys face to face, even though it's over a computer screen. Anyways, so yeah, scripted commentary is not good. 300 video was actually it was just labeled 300 video, just so that people would notice it's my 300 video, and maybe I would get some more comments, because I love comments. Comments is like the YouTube drug. And if there is a drug for YouTube, it would be the comment system. I mean, I love getting comments. It's just something that doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, man, I am excited. I'm ecstatic about it. So, yeah. And now I decided for my 400th video, I'm going to break the habit of not making anything special. And I'm going to do a documentary-style commentary showing all different clips from different Let's Plays I recorded over the years. And these are not the raw footage files of the clips, because of course I've deleted the raw footage in the files years ago, especially my first video, because I mean, hell, it is my first video, don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly something I'd want to cherish or something that I really look up to, like, damn, that was a good video, because in all honesty, it wasn't. It was pretty shitty. That was back when I only uploaded in 240p, and I feel bad now that I look back on it, because I uploaded 38, 37, 39 videos, and none of them were in any higher quality than 240p. I mean, and this is what a documentary is all about. It's about someone looking at their past work, kind of judging themselves, and giving criticism on themselves and things they would have done differently. I definitely think if I would have got a capture card earlier on in my YouTube, I guess you say career or whatever you want to call it, I probably would have been in a much more stable, much better position now as a content creator than I would be if I did what I decided to do. Just stick with the camcorder for 2 years. That's a good idea. Yeah, no, don't do that. If you're planning on getting into Let's Plays, I recommend getting the proper equipment from the get-go. If you want people to take you seriously, you're definitely gonna have to do that. And I feel the detriment now, even though I got decent equipment. I mean, I may not be uploading in HD, but it's visible, it's bearable. I feel people still probably don't watch my stuff, mainly for the same reasons, mainly just because they still see me as a camcorder LPer, which is a label that's placed on anybody who does not use the proper equipment, whether that be maybe a screen recorder with an emulator, if you're doing that on a computer, or through a capture card on a console. If you're not one of those two things, then you're probably just a camcorder LPer, and it's sad that they get put in their own little minority, but, it does kind of make sense, You can't really compare someone who is just using any old equipment in their house to record as opposed to someone who gets a machine specifically made to record gameplay or screenplay or screen capture. You can't really compare, and I kind of get that now, and I have much more respect for people who actually make really high quality videos but maybe not get the exposure they deserve. Like, if you're uploading in HD 720 or 1080, doesn't really matter, and if your videos are high quality, if you're not getting the views you should get, I have a much more respect for those type of people now. Back when I recorded on a camcorder, hell, I really didn't watch a whole lot of LPers, except for the few that are in my network, and that's kind of the same way I am now, but now I've started looking out more for a lot of smaller guys, because, that's really what keeps the smaller guys going, like myself and many others. is the support from the community themselves. Because when you don't really get any comments, even if you get views, obviously, people watched it, but when you don't get comments, you feel almost disconnected in a sense. And I felt like that for quite a while. I know now people watch my videos because I just know, you know what I mean? I've been around long enough, I've known enough people to know that when I upload a video or I want to get a point across, someone is going to hear it. Someone is going to get the point. And if you're listening to this video up to this point right now, then you pretty much prove my point. If you're still listening to this, that pretty much proves that I have a voice in a sense, which is awesome. To know that I actually reach out to other people in the world, which is crazy. It's one thing to reach out locally to the people that live near you or your school or whatever, but when you could reach out to people on a global level, I think that is something to be praised, something to rejoice for. I think that's great. And I want to thank you for all of you who stuck around, who have still had faith, knowing that, I would do something eventually, as far as like switching over to capture card and or screen capture, which I have done as of late. And if you guys are still watching this, you're probably up to the point where I get to my, I think, Chrono Trigger clip, if not my new Super Mario Brothers clip. So this video is wrapping up, but I used to watch a lot of AVGN back in the day. I still do. I don't know why I said back in the day, but anyways, I watch a lot of AVGN. Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, independent film producer / director. And he would do these types of things. Like, I remember two videos that pop up in my head is Cinemassacre 200 and 300, which was meant to symbolize his 200th and 300th video, which were both kind of like in the same style of video. They were like documentaries, especially 200, because that looked back on his filming experience before AVGN came along, before the Angry Video Game Nerd was a thing, which I think, it was something that touched me on an emotional level, because James Rolfe was a guy that I watched for years, and I barely had any knowledge of his past work, mainly because he only put it on Cinemassacre.com, which is his main, company site. He didn't put it on YouTube. And he just recently released his Skits Saga. It's a collection of 6 films, and it was a series that he created back when he was like a teen or a preteen, up to his his later teen days, like 17, 18, 19. Then he went into film school. I am not that prestigious. I'm a high school junior, you know what I mean? So I can't make those really, really high quality, high effects, well edited types of videos that he would make back in film school. But even though I still have a certain level of respect for the man, he's done a lot. He's made hundreds upon hundreds of films, and I really appreciate how thankful he seems, because he seems like one of the more humble people who have over 1 million subscribers, which he just reached recently. Of course, he's working on the movie and whatnot. And the reason I'm talking about this is because, I kind of wanted to make this video in honor of James Rolfe, because I feel his documentary videos were some of his more memorable ones because of the emotional connection, which is kind of what I wanted to kind of tie in with this video itself. It is my 400th video. I'm not going anywhere. It just took me a few days to put this whole thing together, to get all the clips ready, which is why, this didn't come out immediately. Top 5 Tuesdays will be premiering Season 2 on this upcoming Tuesday. Depending on when you watch this, hell, the series might already have ended. Who knows? I don't plan on it. I plan on it being small, little, 6-week series. Let's say I put up 6 or 7 episodes in one season. That'll be it. Then I'll take a few months break. So that's pretty much how it is going to roll for now on. So hopefully by the time you see this, Top 5 Tuesdays will have already been uploaded. I am AK-47 Master, and I will leave you guys to the Chrono Trigger gameplay that I left here for you. So this is my 400 video. Excited to make plenty more. Here's to 400 more videos. See you guys next time.